And good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brandon Monty. And today we've got a crosstown rivalry. Two 8-8 squads, two rivals as the Otterbein Cardinals get set to host the Capital Crusaders. And Timmy, what are going to be the biggest keys for Otterbein to come home victors in this one?
They need to shoot quickly. They need to come off screens. They need to play defense. They don't need to hesitate. If they hesitate, the score is going to go up and up and up. They're going to lose track of it. They can shoot the ball. They have open shots. They take the ball to the rack.
As a football player yourself, obviously you've gone through plenty of rivalries over the years. How does it feel? Tell me what the atmosphere is like coming into a big rivalry game like this.
The atmosphere is unreal. The vendors are there. Your family's hopefully in the stands. I mean, you're playing with your brothers and sisters. I mean, you spend all year thinking about games like this. And when it actually comes, it doesn't even feel real until you step on the floor, the field, or on the ice, and you take that first contact or that first score.
And as I mentioned previously, Capital and Otterbein currently tied in the standings in the OAC, so obviously a game with very big indications here this afternoon.
Yeah, both teams are going to have to put it out on the floor if they want to walk away with the W tonight.
Looking at Otterbein's roster, looking at some of their recent games and stats, who stands out to you?
I mean, Kristen Taylor right off the top stands out because she averages the most points. So, I mean, scoring in basketball is very important, but a sleeper that I have is Allie Cardinale. She's a defensive monster, and I think she's going to really get after it tonight.
And 3 Otterbein Cardinals averaging double-digit points a game, only 2 for the Crusaders. The Cardinals have a very balanced scoring attack. Offense going to be a big key in this one. They are a very balanced offensive team, and they usually do a very good job of moving the ball around the perimeter and getting good open looks.
Yeah, from the looks of the game, I think that and there's just something about that song, Brandon, that just gets competitors ready to play.
And as we look at the lineups again, you notice with Capital, there are 2 upperclassmen in the starting lineup, but only 3 on the entire team. Otterbein clearly holding the advantage in terms of experience in this one.
The experience is going to be really crucial in a rivalry game because everything changes. All records go aside during a rivalry game. And the people who have been here to experience how those rivalry games play out, they have the advantage.
It's always a heated matchup between these two schools, crosstown rivals. You'll get that with just about any rivalry game, as the Cardinals come into this one looking to go above 500 and get the advantage on their crosstown rival and continue to move up in the OAC standings.
Yeah, I apologize. We don't have the refs' names, but we'd like to thank them in advance for them calling a fair game and doing their job.
Looking at the rest of this starting lineup for the Cardinals, another key in this one will be the play of Dani Kissel. She is a terrific jump shooter, and I think one of the more underrated offensive weapons on this Otterbein team.
I always liked how the players meet in center court that are going to be matching up against each other. It's great sportsmanship, huh, Brandon?
Absolutely. But we'll see how much sportsmanship we'll have here as a rivalry as the game gets more heated. That'll be the true test.
Yes, it will.
They'll shake hands before, but in a rivalry game, you never know what could go on the court. Things can obviously get very heated between two schools very quickly.
Yes, they can, but we're going to hope that they keep it nice. Don't even talk back if they talk anything, and just put the ball in the hoop.
Hope we can have a nice, clean rivalry on our hands here today, but we can only hope. We'll see how it turns out.
We got a nice turnout.
Can't expect anything less out of a rivalry game here. The Capital crowd coming in bunches today, too. Not too far away. Easy drive for them, and
15
they're
minutes
excited
away.
to see some quality basketball. That's for sure.
They can't miss it.
We are just about set for tip-off here at the Rike Center. Two teams will meet at center court.
The Cardinals. Here we go.
Abby Scholes to jump it up for the Cardinals. The ball is up, and we are underway.
Tip goes to Capital.
Controls it. Capital's got it on the right side now. They get it over to the middle. This is Annika Walkman. She swings it over. Left side. Capital's got it back at the top of the key. Walkman over to the right.
Into the...
Ellie Folan, the pass goes out of bounds. Back to the Cardinals, and a silly turnover to start the game for the Crusaders.
Yeah, you got to eliminate turnovers to start the game. It's not a good start for Capital.
Allie Cartnell, the junior point guard out of Newark, takes the ball up for the Cardinals. Cartnell, the instigator for this offense. She gets it over to Dani Kissel. Kissel back over to Schultz. Schultz dribbles right side. On her own against Regan Stonerock. Tough shot,
Forces
no good.
the shot.
Offensive rebound, though, picked up by Kirsten Taylor.
Kirsten Taylor with the great rebound and putback.
Capital brings it back up as Otterbein strikes first. 2-0 here early on.
Move your feet.
Annika Walkman, left side. Tough shot, will not go.
Rebound, Otterbein.
Abby Madiri brings it up, right side for the Cardinals. Madiri, a senior guard out of North Royalton. Inside,
Oh, great
Kirsten
move to the
Taylor
rack.
again, and a quick 4 points for the Cardinals' leading scorer, averaging 14.8 points a contest. Capital's got it right side now. Capital trying to get something going here offensively. 2 empty trips to start it off.
Yeah, we're playing great D.
Stone Rock drives. She's met by Kirsten Taylor. They dump it inside to Erin Rissner. Rissner.
Abby Scholes.
Good defense
taking
by
the
Abby
charge.
Scholes, forcing another Crusaders
Let's
turnover.
go. Abby Scholes wearing a knee brace, but she can play. Looks like her injury is not holding her back any longer.
3 empty trips by the Crusaders. 2 turnovers. Not a good start to this one as the Cardinals look to take advantage. Allie Cartnell brings it up.
Take
Right side to Dani Kissel. Kissel gets a screen over to Abby Scholes. Back to Cartnell on the left. Cartnell gets a screen. 3-point shot on the way. Will not go. Rebound collected. That's Abby Scholes down low. And Cardinals.
Capital, they need to take a timeout because they can't get anybody to rebound down there. And we're going to take away this early.
That's another big key there, is setting the tone in a rivalry game. And so far, so good for the Cardinals as they've jumped out to a 6-0 lead here in just 2 minutes.
Otterbein looks hard down in the paint. Capital doesn't look like they came to play today.
Cardinals just simply want it more so far as they're winning the battle on the boards, getting 2 or 3 opportunities to score every possession with offensive rebounds. As so
Capital
far,
looks worried.
so good.
Capital will take the ball out.
It's going to be Annika Walkman to inbound as the Cardinals.
Taylor, the nearest defender.
Looking like
they're
going
gonna
with
go
a bit
with
of
the
a
full
press
court
here.
press.
Trying to put the pressure on the Crusaders early. Annika Walkman, the senior guard from Upper Arlington, tries to weave through the defense. She finds Ellie Folan. Folan at the top. Pressured hard by Cardinal. She gets it over into the corner. Carly Hewlett. Hewlett right side. Mid-range
that's a
jumper.
block shot.
Good shot, though. Great defense by the Cardinals. Just a better shot on that one.
Cardinal brings the ball up. Oh, she's
Cardinal,
got an open lane. She
good
takes it
fake
in.
Inside.
Oh, tough
But she got
shot.
fouled. Good defense, though, by the Crusaders.
I mean, it's a questionable call, Brandon, but they had a chance to get the rebound, so I think it was a good call by the referee.
Still a great fake, though, by Cardinal to get to the basket. Fooled all the defense on that one.
Oh,
Reagan Stone Rock inside.
No,
good
nothing.
defense by Danny Kissel. Cardinals coming out with some tough defense so far. They're not making it easy for the Crusaders
Danny
at all.
Kissel to the rack.
Kissel
And one.
fouled. Almost got
Oh.
the shot to go.
I
But she'll
thought it
have a
was going in,
chance for
Brandon.
2 at the line.
Regan Stone Rock with the foul. Hard foul, too.
And she'll have to check out of the game.
Questionably could have been the technical. That was a
Cassidy
shooting
Bosch.
foul, Brandon. Why are they giving the ball? That was a shooting foul.
Definitely looked like she was in the act of shooting at first, but no dice. Abby Scholes, good spin move. Can't get the shot to
Can't
go,
get-
though.
Abby with
Gets
the
her own rebound, though.
Dishes it out.
Swings it back up. Abby Madiri, top of the key, will reset for the Cardinals.
If I'm Danny
Kissel's got it.
Cutteridge, I get that out pass right there, the open shot.
Kissel
I'm
for
taking
3.
it.
Will not go. Crusaders will push it back up. Ellie Folan bringing it up.
Oh, off her foot. Yep.
Another turnover for the Crusaders.
Kissel.
Here comes a fast break.
She dishes
Kissel.
to the rack.
And
That's
a good,
good.
finish inside. Delaney Cutrich off the bench with some offense.
That's some, turnovers create the most offense in basketball.
Absolutely.
And
Defense creating offense.
They are a momentum killer. Turnovers.
Capital resets. They only managed 2 points so far. More turnovers than points to this point.
Capital's struggling right now. They're struggling to get something called. They get an open shot.
Jump shot up. Will not go. Rebounded by Cutrich. Cutrich will
Oh.
push it.
Oh.
Danny Kissel, but threw it away. Turnover back to the Crusaders.
Danny Kissel, good effort. It's a good effort. He was just a little bit out of range.
Capital already going with a decent
I
amount
don't
of
know if she
substitutions
saw that pass
here.
coming, Brandon. You think she saw that coming?
Well, it definitely looked like she was filling in on the fast break there. Just let her a little bit too much on that pass.
Yeah, it might have slipped out of her hand a little bit.
Capital will inbound from the side. It's going to be Allison Roach checking into the game for the first time for the Crusaders, bringing it up. Gets it inside. Aaron Risner. Risner kicks it out. Roach couldn't handle the pass, but collected it. Over into the left side. Cassidy Bosch. Bosch can't get anywhere with it. Risner running layup will not
Good
go.
rebound.
Good defense.
Push the ball. Push
Kirsten Taylor will push it. But she'll come back out,
it. And
reset
they slow it down.
Cutrich gets it over to Kissel, left side.
Kissel.
Kissel goes to work.
Couple nice handles from Kissel.
Taylor top of the key and reach
Foul.
and foul.
See, I don't like that foul call, Brandon.
A lot of touch fouls.
I mean, she touched her, but she didn't affect the ball. She didn't affect the play.
Well, it depends on how the refs call it. Sometimes the refs will, even a little contact is a reach and foul for some refs.
And then a lot of contact is nothing. And then we're sitting there wondering what's going on.
Depends on the ref.
Oh, we got an open shot from
Three-pointer,
Cutrich.
Cutrich in the corner. Will not go.
Nope.
Over the back foul from Danny Kissel. Back to the Crusaders. About halfway through the first quarter of play here. Otterbein with an 8-2 advantage. Smothering defense so far by the Cardinals. They've certainly come out firing hard in this rivalry game.
They're forcing shots, though, Brandon. They need to get the open shot.
Capital sets things up. You get it to Risner. Risner tries to go to work. And another push foul. That one's going to go on Alex Schaefer.
Is that her first foul, Brandon?
That is her first foul. Both teams with 2 early on here, as calling some touch fouls here in the last few possessions for both teams.
Capital with the open shot, but she gives it up.
Roach passed up on the 3.
Carly Hullett pushed to the floor.
And a jump ball.
Yep.
Possession arrow, Otterbein. Another good hustle play on defense for the Cardinals. Cardinals have come out scrapping in this one.
Allie Cardinal back on the floor. She looks fresh. Cutridge comes off the screen.
They get it over to Schaefer. Schaefer, mid-range jumper on the way.
Oh,
Got it.
yes.
Knocked it down.
That was a nice shot, Brandon.
We give her the open look, and she take it.
That looked like you the other day
Please.
on the court.
Oh, I don't know about that. I won't give myself that much credit. I've been more of a distance runner myself as another turnover for the Crusaders.
The Capital cannot hold on to this ball. Cardinals, they just want to take it from them. And when they're not taking it from them, Capital's throwing it away.
I don't know. I've never seen you play. Are you a much of a jump shooter, or do you prefer driving to the basket more? What's your
like
personal
to drive to the
preference?
rack. You know, basketball, it takes so much time to have such a great shot. And me being a football player here at Otterbein, I don't have the time to work on jump shots, so you got to just rely on your athleticism to get to the hoop.
Well, I've always been more of a jump shooter myself, but not as much
Cardinal to
as
the rack.
Cardinal.
Foul.
Hard foul there as she's knocked down.
Tee them up, ref. That's a hard foul. It is a rivalry game, so I understand the refs letting them play a little bit, but
There's plenty of emotions out there right now, that's for sure.
they did not look like they were even going for the ball.
Cardinal to inbound. Gets it over to J.C. Jones.
J.C. Jones with the move. She
Jones
falls to the
stumbles,
floor.
but gets it back to Schaefer. Back to Cutridge, and they'll reset the offense.
Let's go, Cutridge. Set him up.
Cutridge gets a screen from Scholes. Good
great
pick
play.
and roll action there.
Yeah.
Layup is good. Great offense by the Cardinals.
That's what we need right there.
Terrific
Cutridge
two-person
meets
game
the ball.
there. Capital sets things up on the right side.
Capital can't get anything going.
And there is a foul. Foul's called. It looks like there's going to be an offensive foul. Back to the Cardinals it goes.
Who was that? Did you see who that foul was on?
Foul's going to be on Ellie Walkman.
Ellie Walkman. She did not look happy with that foul call.
Capital's got 4 fouls and 2 points so far in this one. They
Her
have
coach is
really
letting her have it right now.
been struggling.
No, it was Caroline Tappahorn. As she sits on the bench, she was the one charged with the foul.
And she just checked in too, so she'll go right back to the bench there
I feel her pain.
after an offensive foul. Ball goes back to the Cardinals. They'll inbound from the side as Danny Kissel checks back in.
Danny Kissel looking fresh. She's ready to play. She sets down in the low post.
Abby Scholes inbounds to Delaney Cutridge, and the Cardinals will bring it back up. 12-2 game here with under 4 minutes to go in the first.
Cutridge to the
drives,
hoop.
layup, cannot go. Good look though.
Good look. She looks like she is so much faster than everyone else out there.
Definitely faster than whoever was guarding her on that play. Blew right by her. Just
As she
couldn't
meets the
finish at
opposing
hoop.
guard.
Capital resets. Top of the key, looking to get something going here. Ellie Walkman inside.
Oh,
Walkman stripped, but
good call,
reach and
good
foul
call.
though. They swarmed her in the paint, but got her with a reach. Abby Scholes is hit with her
See,
first
that
foul.
to me, Brandon, was a shooting foul. She was turning around to shoot the ball, and they grabbed her arm.
Well, it's for the benefit of the Cardinals that it wasn't, as Capital will reset. They get it on the left side. Tries to go
Nice.
middle, met by multiple Cardinals. Aaron Reisner with it. Risner tries to go to
She
work,
holds it.
kicks it back out. They're trying to get a two-person
Forces
game
the
going.
shot
Risner
inside.
shot up off the glass and good.
Count it.
Just the second basket
As
of the
Cardinal
game for the
brings the ball up.
Crusaders as Cardinal brings it up. Cardinal sets things up, top of the key.
Cutridge at the
Danny Kissel, left side. Kissel over to Abby Scholes. Scholes to Cardinal. Alex Schaefer. Pass to the corner. Shot clock winding down. Need to get something going. Kissel in the corner. Cardinal. Schaefer. One on the
Put it
shot
up,
clock.
Cutridge, yep.
Cutridge for 3. Almost went in. Rebound though. Fought for and
Oh,
picked up by the
Capital.
Crusaders.
that possession bothers me a little bit because they had the shot, but she missed the ball a little bit.
A tough contested shot there. Cardinals have definitely got more open looks in this one than that one. Carly Hewlett, right side. Over in the corner, Ellie Folan.
That sideways pass.
Top of the key. Just 5 on the shot clock. Runner is up, no good. Ball fought for and picked up by Abby Scholes. She gets it to Cardinal, and she'll push it.
Oh, she's firing up the court.
4 on 3 here.
Cutridge.
Cutridge, wide open mid-range. Got
Good
it to go.
Shot, Cutridge. She makes those in her sleep.
Fast break left the Crusaders scrambled, giving them a wide open mid-range jumper. 14-4.
Meets the point guard. He dishes.
Ellie Walkman at the free throw line. Hands it off.
Oh, hard to the rack. Good
layup by Carly Hewlett.
Good take. They're going to need more of that if they want to get back in this.
14-6 now our score as Allie Cardinal brings it up. Cardinal top of the key.
She's met by Walkman. Walkman looks nervous, though. She doesn't want to guard Cardinal.
Kissel sets things up right side. She goes right side.
Oh, open shot, Cardinal. Hit
Cardinal,
that.
Corner 3.
Oh,
will not go.
Off.
Offensive rebound by Kissel, but another offensive foul.
By Danny Kissel, excuse me. She plays hard. She plays hard, Brandon. I like that.
That is her second foul on a rebound in this one.
She's not happy about the call. She is not happy about the call. I didn't see the call either. She's an aggressive player. She'll be back in soon.
Emotions definitely high here at the Rike Center in this rivalry game. 14-6 our score with about a minute to go here in the first quarter. Annika Walkman gets it back over. Ellie Folan right side looking to get something going here. Erin Reisner dumps it down. Foul on the shot. Ellie Walkman went up, got fouled. She'll have a chance for 2 at the line.
The ref needs to watch that 3 seconds in the key on the Capitol.
Foul's going to be on Delaney
42,
Cutridge.
Erin Reisner. She's just camping out in the paint.
Ellie Walkman at the line. First free throw is up and good.
You can feel the energy coming back for Capitol a little bit, but we need Otterbein to keep going strong.
Well, so far in this one, I'd say the energy mostly has been with Otterbein. They've definitely come out and set the tone early. They're establishing the pace of the game. They're playing with a lot more energy, and they're just playing harder, it seems. Definitely. Allie Cardinal on the left side.
Cutridge has got to be in the best shape of anybody on the floor. She's running up and down. She hasn't come off, Brandon.
As Kirsten Taylor goes up, good pump fake. Get him in the air, and she'll go to the line. Taylor, the team's leading scorer, going to the free throw line. First free throw up, and good.
Nice. You know, free throws are so important in basketball. Anyone who's ever played on a basketball team, you know how much a coach usually stresses on free throws because they're the inches in the game.
These two teams have a 10%
Great
difference in free
rebound.
throws.
Travel, yeah. She traveled.
But a good effort on the rebound, though. Absolutely. And going back to free throws, like you mentioned, between these two teams, Otterbein 77%, Capital 67% on the season. So a big difference between the two. Otterbein going with a full court press here.
Yes, they are. Trying to put the pressure on them.
Capital resets.
Capital hesitant to shoot when given the open look.
Gets it over to the left corner. This is going to be Ellie Folan. They kick it back outside. Annika Walkman. Walkman looking to get something going here. Just 6 on the shot clock. Walkman's got to put something up. Top of the key. Folan.
Good
mid-range
shot.
Jumper. Will not go.
Fall.
Rebound Kirsten Taylor.
Pushing.
They'll push it now. Allie Cardinal.
Dishes it. Oh, no, she takes
Cardinal,
it to the rack.
The layup
Oh.
will not go as the time expires here in the first quarter with our score. Otterbein 15, Capital 7. And after that first quarter of play, Timmy, what are your thoughts overall on this one so far?
I mean, the Cardinals look great. We're at home. Capital looks hesitant. They look like they don't really want it today. Yeah, I mean, it's only the first quarter. It's a 4-quarter game. As anybody knows, a basketball game can change in a couple minutes. Quick momentum, quick baskets. But Otterbein just needs to keep their foot on the gas pedal, and I think they'll do fine. Cutridge looks great. She's running up and down the floor, playing defense, scoring. Cardinal subbing in and out, doing her thing. I just think they need to keep the ball in their hands, score the basket, rely on their big women down low to play defense, play hard defense, because it looks like Capital's trying to force the ball in the paint. And I think they can keep this game in their grasp if they do those things.
And another thing you mentioned about Cutridge, not somebody whose stats necessarily leap out at you when looking at her numbers, but definitely a great energy player and someone who brings a lot of intensity to this Cardinals team. That's for sure.
Yeah, she's moving, she's passing the ball, very unselfish player.
Things reset here in the second quarter with the Crusaders. They'll set things up top of the key, down by 8.
Walkman goes
Drive
in.
To the basket. Walkman layup is
take,
good.
Walkman.
Too easy.
She looks like she's falling into her. What does she average on the season, Brandon? As Cardinal brings up the ball.
Annika Walkman averaging around 7 points a contest this year.
That's not bad. She's got a nice shot.
Abby Scholes, J.C. Jones, 3-point shot on the way.
Nice.
Got it to
Let's
go. You
go.
can't give her that space. Otherwise, she'll knock that down every time.
Brandon, that was what I was talking about earlier about taking the open shot. She had the open shot. She didn't hesitate. She took the shot. She made the shot. That's what Otterbein's good at. That's what they need to keep doing.
J.C. Jones, one of the premier 3-point shooters on this Otterbein team. Can't give her that space.
No.
She will not hesitate to pull the trigger, that's for sure. Crusaders to inbound from the side. Annika Walkman
She's
resets
been
things
handling
for the
the ball a
Crusaders.
lot this game, Brandon.
3-point shot on the
Forced
way for the
shot.
Crusaders. Got it to go. That's
With
Ellie
the defense,
Folan.
with a hand in her face, Ellie Folan.
Crusaders
answering.
starting to get some rhythm going here offensively. Down by just 6.
Cardinal with the ball at the top.
Cardinal sets things up. She'll try to run a play here. Cardinal on the right side. Cardinal swings it out. Madiri, top of the key. Abby Scholes thought about the 3, but passed up on it. Drives. Can't get it to
Good
go.
move,
Rebound by Annika Walkman. Walkman at the top.
Ellie Folan pushed to the floor. Pushed to the floor, Brandon.
Cassidy
No
Voss,
foul call.
the running hook will not go. And again, rivalry game. It's a physical game.
And out.
Good pass up to Abby Scholes. Can't get it to go. J.C. Jones, the offensive rebound and a
J.C.
score.
Jones. I think
5
those
quick
are her
points.
That's her 5th point?
5 quick points here in the second corner. 1 on the 3.
Oh, I misheard you, Brandon. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
That was her first score on the night, I believe. Way to make her an impact.
Inside. Good defense by Taylor. Rebounded by Scholes. Scholes gets it to Cardinal.
Cardinal. Oh, the Capital defense. They look confused. Got an open shot.
J.C. Jones swings
She
it. Abby
takes it.
Madiri in the corner. Will not go. Aaron Reisner, the rebound. Annika Walkman, right side. Walkman swings it over to Riley
Walkman
Hagee.
playing like she wants it. Her team is letting her down right now, but she's
Risner
playing
goes
like she wants
inside.
it. Yes.
Offensive foul called on the Crusaders. Led with the elbow. They'll
Yep.
get you every time for that one.
You can't extend the elbow, Brandon. When you extend the elbow and the referee can see that area between your elbow and your ribs, when there's space there, they're going to call you every time.
It's a blatant offensive foul on that one. Really no debating it.
Emotion's running. I mean, they're trailing by 8 points. They
And
only have 12.
And as you mentioned earlier, there's people falling on the ground. There's pushing. There's shoving. Like we said, talked about earlier, there's sportsmanship at the start of the game, but maybe not so much anymore. It's a big rivalry game.
Yes, it is.
Cardinal bringing it up. 20-12 our score. Otterbein in the lead.
This being my first Otterbein sporting event, too, it's a pleasure.
Cardinal wide
Here.
open. Three-pointer will not go. But you'll take that look every time if you're the Cardinals.
Yep.
Can't hesitate.
Nope, she took the shot as a good shot. It didn't fall, it'll fall next time. Cutridge back on the floor, looking fresh.
Riley Hagee on the right side. Annika Walkman, top of the key, covered hard by Cardinal. Kicks it out. They swing it around. Get it inside Ellie Walkman.
Regan
Walkman.
Stonerock does not want to shoot the ball.
Abby Scholes the rebound.
Good defense by
Stonerock tried to
Stonerock.
get it, and
Good-
she got it
good-
back.
yeah, she-
There's a scuffle on the ground here. I'd imagine they'll call jump ball, and they do. Possession arrow to the Cardinals.
Guess who's there on the floor? Fight for the ball, Cutridge. Guess who's there? Our hustle. Our Energizer Bunny.
The intensity certainly there.
First one down the court. As Cardinal looks to take the inbound. We got timeout.
We've got a timeout from the Cardinals here.
We're going to talk it over.
And as we mentioned in this one, emotions flying high, the intensity certainly picking up here, along with the energy of both teams.
Yes. Capital showing a little bit of life. The scoreboard doesn't show it as much, but the momentum on the floor, they're showing some life here. Otterbein trying to regroup. Need a score on this possession.
Well, Otterbein has definitely had their foot on the gas for most of this game. Like we mentioned, they came out in this game and took a very early lead, and they haven't looked back since then.
No, they haven't. And why should they? When you look back and you get complacent, that's when you lose games. There's no looking back. It's just making the next basket, playing defense.
Abby Scholes to inbound to Allie Cartnell. Cardinals will bring it back up. 6:56 left to go in the first half. Cardinals holding a 20-12 lead.
Cartnell drops.
Cartnell at the top of the key gets it to Gia DeMassa. Checks in the game
good.
first time. Kirsten Taylor muscling her way inside for two.
Kirsten Taylor, Brandon, let me tell you, she is not afraid to get down in the paint and make plays. Walkman with the move, breaking ankles, Cutridge.
Good pass, but can't execute the shot, though. Allie Cartnell brings it up.
Cutridge up the floor.
Gets it to Delaney Cutridge.
Go in.
Cutridge left side, a screen from Taylor. Cutridge gets it to Scholes. Scholes met by two Crusaders.
There's an open Cardinal.
She tried to get it to DeMassa, but it was deflected out of bounds. Good look there on the back cut.
Why did the girl on Capitol number 10, Ellie Fullen must have thought that it was out on the Cardinals.
Her coaches
could have grabbed it.
And her coaches pointed it out too, saying should have grabbed it. The awareness just wasn't there.
Do we have the coach's name, Brandon?
Dixie Jeffers, in her 32nd season now as the head coach.
She is a legend.
Of the Cardinals.
Cardinal takes the three,
banks it in.
And she sheds a little smile after that. Let's go. Back to defense.
Cardinals doubling up the Crusaders early here. 25-12 our score now. Carly Hewlett gets it top of the key.
Gia DeMasi.
Hewlett drives.
Gia DeMasi checked in, or DeMaza. I have class with her. We're in sports psychology together.
I also take that class as well.
Yeah, it's a good class.
Right here in the Rike Center, actually, as a matter of fact.
Right down there. As Gia DeMasi and Cutridge check out.
Cutridge was hit with her second foul there. It looked like it was a reach in on the drive. So she'll have to head back to the bench.
Walkman with the ball.
Annika Walkman at the top of the key. Walkman kicks it over. Carly Hewlett. Hewlett's shot will not go. Abby Scholes grabs the rebound. Back to Kirsten Taylor. Over to Madiri. Madiri pushing it 2-on-1.
Kick ball.
And a kick ball trying to get J.C. Jones on the fast break.
See, I think basketball in the next couple years is going to make a new rule about the kickball.
And what do you think that would be? How do you feel about the kickball?
I don't know. I just feel like right there, she could have not made the play, but she kicks the ball to prevent the play, prevents 2 points. I think there should be some compensation for just, like in soccer, if you touch the ball with your hand, you'll get a card. You know what I mean? Maybe
free throws if Allie Cartnell hits another mid-range jumper as she's feeling it.
She's heating up. She's heating up for sure.
But going back to what you said as Capital gets a quick answer on the other end, Annika Walkman.
Walkman's not going to give up no matter what. She's a dog. I don't even think she's come off the floor, Brandon.
Walkman now has 4 of the Crusaders, as we were talking about earlier. So you say if there was a kickball, look at that pass from Cartnell getting flashed by Alex Schaefer. How about the behind the back of little Magic Johnson or that look?
That'll be the assist of the night for Cardinal as Capital drives to the basket.
And another turnover as looks like a travel. I tell you, the momentum
travel, Brandon.
is on Otterbein side right now, but how about that pass? A little no look behind the back there. You think she planned that one out?
Oh, we just said she was feeling it, and then she just awes us right there as she went to the key, just swooped it. I wish we had replay on the stream.
That's her 3rd assist of the game. She also has 5 points. And she's got it left side now. Over to Madiri. Madiri, how about the Euro step on that pass? And one!
Step and one.
Terrific play inside by Madiri. Going back to the fundamentals of the little Euro.
She'll go to the line for one more.
How about that one?
See, those 2 plays right there, the momentum is just in this building right now. Capital, you could hear a pin drop on the bench at Capital right now. Turning the ball over and getting dominated on defense.
A lot of fans wanted to travel on that one, but looked like a clean Euro step to me.
Back in Walkman's hands as she drives to the hoop.
Drives and a push foul on J.C. Jones.
I'll agree with the call. It was a push.
And these Capital fans clapping rather sarcastically here as they finally got a call to go their way.
Cardinal, she pushed her.
Otterbein defending hard in this one. Capital inbounds from the baseline.
Look at it.
Top of the key, and how about that
Cardinal gets thrown to the ground.
Cardinal looks hurt.
Madiri
gets the rebound.
The refs need to stop the game. She needs to be looked at. She hit her head. Stop the game.
You could hear the impact on that one from up here.
Capital takes a timeout, but that should be an injury timeout. The trainer needs to check her out. She banged her head. I hope she's all right, Brandon.
The physicality of this game on full display right now, that is for sure.
That was not a basketball play.
And I think you just look at the scoreboard. They're down 18 points. They are frustrated. They wanted to come here and set the tone in this rivalry game, and safe to say they have not been able to do that at all.
No, they have not.
And I think the frustration is just boiling up for the Crusaders here early. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is. And they're playing cheap now.
A hard foul there. It looked like
I don't see the trainer. The trainer did not check her out. I guess she must have been okay.
She must be okay. Here, she's walking it off, but you could hear the impact when she hit the floor from up here. Through these headphones, you can hear. But this is a tough team, though.
She looks okay.
Head coach Connie Richardson, she preaches toughness and defense with this team, and so far both of those things are very much on display for the Cardinals. A lot of experience between the 2 coaches here today, mind you. There's 59 years
combined
of coaching experience between these.
It's a long time.
These 2 coaches, that's for sure.
It's a lot of young women that they've molded.
Kirsten Taylor will inbound
to Cutridge.
We'll resume. Cutridge gets it. Abby Madiri.
Take the up
to
and
Scholes.
Shot.
Madiri wide open. Can't get it to go.
Capital with the rebound.
Capital will push it back up. Carly Hewlett hands it off.
She does not look like she knows what she's doing.
Hewlett top of the key. Finds Annika Walkman. Walkman. 3-point shot on the way from Ellie Folan is no good. Offensive rebound, though, collected and put back up. That's Ellie Walkman.
Ellie Walkman. I wonder if we have any relation there.
I would imagine so. It looks like they're both from Upper Arlington. Annika
Sisters
Walkman,
on the
senior.
floor together. What a great story that is. Wish we knew more about that, Brandon, to tell the people. Who came first? How?
Well, Annika Walkman, a senior guard from Upper Arlington, and then
so Annika set the tone.
And then Ellie Walkman, a sophomore. However, Ellie 5'11", and Annika just 5'6".
But I mean, we're watching Walkman, and I'm talking about Annika Walkman, and she's making the most impact of anyone on her team. So
absolutely, she's.
You can measure people, but you can't. Once the game starts, all the measurements don't matter.
Abby Scholes at the line. Scholes on the season is 63%er. Can't get that one to go. Capital brings it back up. It's Walkman. Annika Walkman, right side.
With the nice behind-the-back dribble. She's guarded by it.
Annika was looking to find her sister Ellie in the post, but couldn't. Carly Hewlett, left side. Hewlett goes to work.
Another Cardinal down on the floor. Cardinal again.
It's Cardinal, yes. taking a beating in this one. Crusaders will inbound from the baseline here. Ellie Folan kicks out. Annika Walkman with it. Folan drives. Good defense there by Cardinal to cut her off. Walkman resets top of the key.
She calls for the screen.
Megan Stone Rock back over. Ellie Folan on the right side, back over to Stone Rock.
Cardinal looks
Stone Rock drives with a left hand, got it to go.
It's a good take, Brandon. It's a good take to break. I think it was a 10-0 run right there. That was a good break right there. Stone Ridge goes to the rack with authority. As Cuttridge brings it up.
Sets things up right side. She gets it over to Cartnell. Cartnell. Bryn Mangold, top of the key. Mangold
Cuttridge
gets it over to Cuttridge. Cuttridge back over to J.C. Jones. Jones kicks it into Schultz. Schultz in the post finds Cardinal. Cardinal top of the key, three-pointer.
Let's
got it to go.
Cartnell with the shot.
Another huge shot from Allie Cardinal.
She's playing like a dog. She just got thrown to the ground twice in the past 5 minutes. Comes back, hits a three-pointer.
Annika Walkman tries to go to work.
She sees the open shot, Brandon. She takes
Folan.
it.
Folan contested mid-range shot, got it to go. That's a good shot. Through some tough defense by the Cardinals. 35-20 now our score. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
Cardinal wants the ball in her hand, Brandon.
Cardinal back over to J.C. Jones. Jones left side.
Oh, nice
Jones
move.
goes with the left hand, straight from behind. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Cardinals.
Yep. We got 6 cheerleaders here tonight. And the mascot, of course. Sitting on the bench down there. As Cardinal inbounds.
Taylor thought about the three. Allie Cardinal, top of the key. She drives right side. Spin move. Layup is good. How about that move? Allie Cardinal is feeling it here in the first half.
She gets thrown to the ground, and then she comes back stronger. That's the best call you can find in an athlete.
3-point shot. Ellie Folan will not go.
Cuttridge with the rebound.
Cuttridge the rebound.
The blocking
and then a push foul. Ellie Walkman is who that foul will go against.
And she's taking that foul with some gusto. She did not mind throwing that shoulder into Cuttridge right there, Brandon.
It's a silly foul, though, as Cuttridge gets some free throws now. It's an unnecessary foul.
She looks like she's growling over there, waiting for the foul shot.
Cuttridge knocks it down.
What was her name? Charged with the foul. Number 24, Ellie Walkman.
Ellie Walkman as Cuttridge misses the second free throw.
Annika's little sister, trying to make a name for herself in the rivalry.
38-20 now our score. A little over a minute left to go here in the first half. Walkman, top of the key, covered by J.C. Jones. Walkman gets it over. Folan, three-point shot on the way. She's not afraid to shoot it.
As Cuttridge gets thrown to the ground.
And there is another, nope, not a foul. It's going to be out of bounds as J.C. Jones stepped out.
Are these refs not watching the same game as us, Brandon? She got thrown to the ground right there.
There has been a lot of physicality in this one. That is for sure.
I can't say I don't like it. It's very entertaining, Brandon. They're letting them play. They are. Look at that bump right there. You see him?
See in the paint there, Delaney Cuttridge getting tangled up with Annika Walkman there. Physical play down low.
Delaney
Walkman tries to go
defense.
inside, kicks it out. Riley Hagee thought about the shot but hesitated. Folan. Capital now in the
giving
corner.
a little shoulder.
Hagee left side drives. She got stripped on the way up.
Cuttridge with the rebound.
Picked up by Cuttridge. 30 seconds left here, first half. Cardinal brings it up. Cardinal
to the hoop.
Trying to go for the layup.
Blocked.
A lot of physical contact there. No foul.
She was smothered, Brandon.
Folan
with the block shot.
But a foul is called.
I can't even.
I don't know, Timmy. That looked like a clean block to me.
I can't
That looked like all ball.
My girl over here, Delaney Cuttridge, is getting thrown to the ground, and they're gonna call a foul on that. That's insane, Brandon.
Definitely looked like a clean block from Schaefer.
The only explanation is they're down by 18.
Well, ball don't lie.
No, it doesn't.
As Ellie Folan misses the free throw. Crusaders have not been able to make it count there. Down 18 as the first half comes to a close. Folan,
They set.
second free throw up and good.
That's good. Brings them within 17, Brandon.
About 20 seconds to go here.
Look at
Cartridge brings it up.
go.
Cardinals will have an opportunity for one final shot here. Cartridge goes left side. Back over to Mangold. Mangold to Cartnell. Cartnell tries to go to work.
Forces
Step back,
it.
fade away, mid-range, but she was fouled. She'll have a chance for 2 at the line. Foul's going to be on Annika Walkman.
I like the move by Cartnell, but as a point guard, she needs to get – I understand that she's been feeling it, but she needs to get her teammates a little bit more involved. That shot felt a little forced to me, Brandon.
Well, Walkman's got to be kicking herself there. Forced her in a tough shot, but fouled her afterwards as Cartnell hits the first free throw.
She is a good free throw shooter, Brandon.
Cartnell on the season, an 85%er at the line. Very consistent in that department as the second free throw is up and good. And quick substitution here as J.C. Jones checks back in with just about 4 seconds to go.
J.C. Jones runs over at the last minute to jump in there, Brandon.
Gonna make every second count there as Walkman dribbles.
Oh,
contested
the last
3 on the way.
shot.
Will not go. And that, Timmy, will take us to halftime as the Otterbein Cardinals smothering Capital here in this crosstown rivalry. 40-21, our score.
And we're back live at Otterbein for the second half. Capital inbounds the ball.
Get things started here. Otterbein a 19-point lead after one half. As Timmy, we look back as
It's Capital ball.
ball's deflected out of bounds, stays with Capital. What leaped out at you in the first half? What were some things that sort of...
Cutridge's hard play jumped out at me. I didn't think she'd be impacting the game as much as she is right now. And Annika Walkman for Capital only came off the floor for 2 minutes last half. She plays hard. She plays really
jump
hard.
Shot good for Capital there. That's Aaron Reisner. Ball stolen away by Capital. Playing physical already with the full court
Stone
press.
Rock dishes out. Passing up the open shot.
Folan had a good look there, and she's already taken 4 of those threes here today. So surprised that she passed up on such an open look. Gets it back over to Folan, right side.
She gets
Folan
it back
gets
to
it over.
Walkman.
Annika Walkman.
With the crossover, back to Folan.
Folan over on the right. Gets it over to Reisner. Reisner in trouble. Defended by two
Turnover,
Cardinals. Good
let's
steal
go.
by Abby Scholes. Ball's on the ground.
Call the timeout.
Jump
Otterbein.
ball. Jump ball will stay with the Cardinals. Good hustle play there by the Cardinals there as they're able.
A little confusion
To get it
from
back.
the Otterbein side. They don't know who's taking out the ball.
Kissel will inbound it. Gets it into Cartnell. Cartnell pressured hard by Ellie Folan. Cardinal sets things up near half court. Cardinal, the team's leading scorer in this one with 12. Only double-digit scorer on the day. Cardinal forces one up, will not go, looking for contact, didn't get it, and she's coming up limping now.
You know,
Fast break opportunity, and
Even-
almost a collision there.
even with Carnell's low shooting percentage for the first half, even though she had that spectacular assist and a couple great takes to the hoop, but even with her her low shooting percentage, we can't afford to see her go down. Her leadership on the floor has really been, it's been obvious, to say the least.
She's taken a beating in this one, fell on the ground multiple times and gone through a lot of contact. Walkman drives in the middle, kicks it back out. Ellie Folan resets the offense. 5 on the shot clock. Folan.
Block
Shot off the
shot.
screen. Good block. Good defensive effort there by
Cartnell.
Cartnell. Madiri kicks it up to Kissel.
Kissel dishes
Inside
it.
to Taylor.
Taylor
with
finish
the
it.
left hand. Good post moves. And that's how the scoring will start
Taylor's
off
a
here
very
in the second half.
She's a very complimentary player. She gets to where she needs to be. She doesn't ask for the rock. She gets it when she gets it.
Taylor with 9 points in this one on a perfect 4-4 shooting. A lot of contact there as Reisner pushed Schultz to the ground, but no foul. Couldn't make the shot either. Cartnell pushing
rough
it.
play.
Nice pass. Kissel
Kissel.
layup. Shot
Blocked.
is blocked by Reisner.
Gets her
though.
on
Good
rebound.
defense.
Set it up. Back to Carnell.
Cartnell on the right side.
Travel.
And that's a travel. Back to the Crusaders it goes. And the turnover category, Capital had 8 in the first half. Otterbein had 3, and that's another big difference why the deficit is as big as it is here in the second half.
Let's take a moment right now to give a shout out to Bailey, the producer of the show today.
Absolutely.
None of this would be possible without her. And Steve, our tech guy, set everything up for us. Nothing would be possible without them too. As
A lot
Walkman
of
goes
physical
in
contact
hard.
there. Walkman.
Walkman got mauled right there by Schultz. Abby Schultz showing no mercy when Walkman wants to take it to the hole.
I think that foul actually might have been on Cartnell, as I believe that's her 4th foul in this one. Running into some foul trouble here early in the second half as Capital sets things back up with Annika Walkman. Walkman calling for a screen from Reisner.
Great move.
Walkman back over to Reisner.
Forces the
Mid-range
shot.
jumper will not go. Offensive rebound, though, collected by Stone Rock.
Walkman
Walkman back over on the right, off the pass from Folan. Gets it back over to Reisner. Reisner top of the key. She finds Carly Hewlett. Folan drives. Scoop layup is good. Got past Taylor for the deuce. Abby Scholes to inbound. Full court press now by the Crusaders.
Otterbein just needs to calm down and play their game. They're up big. They need to relax, set up the offense, do what they do in practice every single day.
As a push foul there by the Crusaders as Madiri was knocked to the floor. That'll be the first foul in this one on Ellie Folan.
Just move the ball, get open shots, let the rest take care of itself.
Delaney Cartridge back into the game for the Cardinals. She'll replace Abby Madiri. Danny Kissel will inbound from the side. Kissel has been quiet in this one, yet to register a point, but that I'm sure will change as the second half moves along. Cardinal gets it back out to Scholes. Scholes over to Kissel.
Kissel
Goes to
backs
work.
Down.
Double team
She's
now
aggressive.
in the paint. Gets over to Cartridge. 15 on the shot clock. Taylor gets it to Scholes.
Good
Scholes
pass.
goes to work in the
Schultz.
post.
Good
physical
take.
play there. Hard-earned basket there by Abby Scholes.
We are just dominating the paint today. We are dominating the paint, and therefore we're dominating the game.
And on the other end, a great
Another
defensive play by
turnover.
Scholes.
What's the stat count on the turnovers, Brandon?
Well, we're looking at the turnovers. Capital had 8 in the first half.
Had 8 in the first half. They've had a couple in the second half. They might be in double digits
Actually,
right
no,
now.
that's their first turnover of the half.
Oh,
Now we have 9.
Sitting at 9 turnovers. Capital can't expect to win a
Still-
ball game turning over the
Still,
ball
though,
9
yes,
times.
Too many giveaways.
Cartridge slides to her knees and gets back up.
Kissel drives. Had it poked away, though, on the drive by Carly Hewlett.
That takes some athletic ability, Brandon. Just slide on your knees while maintaining the dribble and getting back up and making the pass.
There's been a lot of physical play in this one as this game goes along. There is some bad blood here on this court today. Cardinal inbounds to Danny Kissel. Kissel still looking for her first bucket in this one. Kissel tries to go to work, gets it back over to Cardinal on the left side. Over to Kirsten Taylor. Taylor goes to work. Taylor poked it back to Kissel. 4 on the shot clock.
Kissel with the open shot.
Open jumper will not go. Ball fought for and picked up and no rim, so a shot clock violation back to the Crusaders.
I bet she wants that one back.
I think she was surprised to be that wide open, especially on a mid-range jumper.
Her defender fell to the ground, Brandon. A lot of people falling to the ground tonight.
Absolutely.
I don't think
physical
they're falling.
play.
They're getting pushed.
A lot of physical play in this one.
Look at Kissler out there.
Top of the key, Ellie Walkman.
Thanks,
Good
man.
off the glass. 17-point game.
She wants to affect the game as a sophomore.
Allie Cartnell with it. Pressured hard by
Get the ball
Annika
in
Walkman.
Cartridge's hands.
Cartridge back over to Cardinal. Cardinal tries her luck at a three-pointer.
Oh,
will not go.
Just
Ball
short.
fought for, picked up by Carly Hewlett. Hewlett.
Ooh!
Good defensive effort by Cartridge. Couldn't quite get it, though. Walkman inside.
Oh,
Ellie Walkman goes up and was fouled.
I mean, I understand because they're down by 17.
First foul in this one on Bryn Mangold.
But in a close game, you cannot possibly say that that was a foul. Please. Please.
Ellie Walkman heading back to the line. First free throw up and good.
Her sister giving her some advice right here at the free throw line. She does not look happy.
Otterbein takes a timeout here. Capital outscoring Otterbein here 6-4 so far as we're halfway through this third quarter of play. Cardinals still holding a solid 16-point lead, though, in this one.
I'm sure Annika Walkman does not want to leave her last time, possibly her last time playing Otterbein. Unless, are they scheduled to play again?
I'm not sure. I most likely won't be here, though, that's for sure. But like you said, senior year in a rivalry game, you're down 16 points. You're definitely frustrated at this point.
Yes, you are extremely frustrated. It's halfway through the third quarter. You've played every minute of the game. She's definitely the captain of this team. I can't see anyone else who would be.
Another thing you have to point out in this one is the bench production. Otterbein's been able to get 14 points off the bench in this one, just 6 for the Crusaders, as no one on the Crusaders has really been able to stand out from an offensive standpoint. Otterbein's really kept everyone in check so far here today. Ellie Walkman at the line. She has 6 points off the bench. Can't get the second one to go. Rebound, Delaney Cartridge.
Delaney runs the floor so well.
Danny Kissel on the left side. Kissel uses the
Aggressively
left
hits the
hand,
rack.
hop step, Shot up, will not go, rolled around the rim, but couldn't
fight
go.
for the ball. Walkman with the rebound. Passes to Walkman.
Ellie Walkman gets it to Annika Walkman, who sets up the offense for the Crusaders. Walkman on the right side. Ellie trying to post up down low, but Brim Mangold, good defense. Back over to Reagan Stonerock. Carly Hewlett drives, left-handed layup, will not go. Ball fought for and picked up by Cuttridge. Cuttridge gets it over to Mangold. Mangold pressured hard, gets it back
Out
to Kissel. Kissel
she's
tries to go to
taking it
work.
the hoop. She wants
Kissel,
it.
step back.
She wants it.
Wide
yeah.
open mid-range jumper. Can't get it to
Doesn't
go. Normally that's knocked down. And it just hasn't been Danny Kissel's day from the floor, unfortunately. Just hasn't been able to get anything going. But luckily her teammates have been able to pick her up.
But Brandon, you're forgetting about the other side of the floor. She's been a dominant force on the defensive side of the ball.
Three-pointer up for the Crusaders will not go. And like you mentioned, absolutely, it's been a great defensive effort by every Cardinal in this one.
Yeah, but Danny Kissel, in perspective.
Walkman, nice pass to Ellie Walkman, and the foul.
She plays a little bit harder than the rest of the girls on defense.
As one Walkman finds another on that one. Foul on the play will go against Kirsten Taylor, as Ellie Walkman goes back to the line. It's her second trip there here in the half.
And she knows how to draw them.
Ellie Walkman 1 for 2 in her first trip. We'll look to convert this and one here and make it a 13-point game. Walkman's shot is up. Will not go. Can't convert the and one there. Abby Scholes grabbing another rebound. Madiri will push it. The senior guard back in the game here for the Cardinals. Gets it over to J.C. Jones. Jones
Capital
to
is
Schaefer.
just missing all these switches.
Madiri back over to Schaefer. Schaefer.
Wide
long
open
two.
three.
Will not go.
Excuse me, two.
Schaefer gets it back to J.C. Jones. Another second possession for the Cardinals. Madiri on the right side.
Off the screen.
Madiri off the screen, gets it over to Scholes.
Finds Schultz.
Schultz finds Allie Cartnell on the left side. Alex Schaefer back over to J.C. Jones. 12 on the shot clock. Jones tries to create something. Wanted a step back three. Miscommunication between the Cardinals. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to the Crusaders. Another silly giveaway here for the Cardinals, but they've been able to keep the turnovers relatively in check for most of this game, though.
I mean, Annika Walkman finally takes a seat on the bench for a second. She's played this whole game. And they pull within 14. So Otterbein needs to settle down if they want to keep this game out of reach for the Capital.
Carly Hewlett goes up with the left hand. No, but a blocking foul.
That's a foul.
Is called.
That was a good take.
And that's Cartnell again.
She got mauled, Brandon.
That is her second foul. Fourth team foul here as Carly Hewlett goes to the line and knocks down the first one. Looking at this third quarter, Capital slowly trying to inch their way back here after being down big for most of the first half, just trying to get any type of momentum going here against the Cardinals, as the Cardinals have smothered Capital to this point.
They pull within 12, Brandon. That's a couple possessions away from being in the game.
This game is far from over, that's for sure, as we wind down the third quarter. Cardinals holding a 44-32 lead. Cartnell goes inside. A physical play there and a blocking foul called.
Cartnell tucks the ball away like a running back going through the hole and lowers her shoulder into the Capital defender, drawing the foul.
Cassidy Bosch picks up the foul there. I'll tell you one thing. Allie Cartnell might be only 5'2", but is not afraid of anybody on the basketball court. That is for sure.
Yes, she is not afraid to lower her shoulder and get into the hole.
Plays a lot bigger than her 5'2" height would indicate. Plays very physical basketball. Cartnell's inbound pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Cartnell to inbound.
Looking for Schultz.
On the baseline.
Schultz is covered.
Gets it to Madiri. Madiri, a screen from Scholes. Back outside, Cartnell on the left side. Cardinal, a screen from Taylor. Cardinal drives, layup.
Gets it.
Is good.
Oh.
Cardinal relentless in her pursuit to the basket.
She needs to be. No, everyone else on the floor seems as if they're looking for Cardinal to take the ball to the hoop.
Capital gets it back, down 14 here with about 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. On the left side, Carly Hewlett. Hewlett covered close by J.C. Jones. To the top of that. Madiri to push it. Madiri goes right to the basket. Too easy.
Yep.
2-on-1 fast break.
She
Crusaders couldn't
passed
get
it,
back.
But she wanted to make sure she put it in the hole.
Capital left side, Carly Hewlett sets things back up. Down 16 points here.
I think that made it 10 turnovers, Brandon.
They are definitely in the double digits in the turnover
another.
category, and that certainly doesn't help
That's
either.
11.
Another turnover. Capital fans wanted to travel on Madiri, but didn't
Schultz
get it.
pushes.
Schultz gets it to Madiri. Physical basketball here. How about this? Cardinal picks it up. Cardinal is shoved.
Thrown to the
And
ground.
look at how many
Where
people
is
are on the
foul
ground
call?
here. How about this? No
The
fouls, though.
referees.
Taylor goes to the basket. Taylor, the layup, will not go. Ball goes out of
Ball
bounds.
stays.
Staying with the Cardinals.
Stays
How about
with the
that for a
Cardinals.
scrappy possession?
I mean, this is women's basketball. I can't wait till the men's basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I've called some men's games this year, and none of them have been as physical as the game that I have seen today.
I can definitely, yeah, I can definitely understand that. This game,
In terms of people being pushed to the floor and just the contact,
Oh, Cardinal with a
absolutely.
nice
and
move.
how about that? You see, that's the thing. They called that a reach foul right there on Cardinal, but all the people falling, no fouls. So for the most part, you got to say these refs are definitely letting them play here in this one.
oh yeah, they're letting them play.
Cardinal inbounds from the side, gets it to Madiri. Madiri in the corner. Schultz looking for it down low. Madiri finds her. Nope, ball deflected, and once again they're on the
fight.
floor. Another
3
scrap.
people on the
Crusaders
floor.
come out with it. Carly Hewlett will push it. Hewlett
she throws the
was
ball
looking
away.
for Walkman. Walkman barely
Double
noticed in
team.
time. Over to Roach. Roach, wide open mid-range jumper, will not go.
Rick.
Kirsten Taylor grabs the rebound. No shot clock now. About 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cardinal to push.
Nah, she wants the last shot.
Nope, Cardinal will reset it. Cardinals will get the last shot here.
She says, Brandon, this is my game. I'm taking this last shot. Oh, but she
Back
dishes.
over to Taylor. Taylor,
Oh,
layup, but he's
nice.
fouled.
Taylor will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Where's Taylor from, Brandon?
Kirsten Taylor is from Cambridge.
Cambridge,
A
Ohio.
senior forward. The team's leading scorer and rebounder. Goes back to the line. First shot
Money.
is good. Making it a
Look at Cuttridge
49-32
subbing in. Look at her run in.
game.
That girl plays with some emotion.
49-32 our score here with 4 seconds left in quarter number 3. Kirsten Taylor now has 11 in this one. 11 points, 7 boards. Productive game here. Crusaders have to get a shot off.
Oh, I thought it was
Cannot get it to go
closer
as
than that,
Walkman.
but it
Long
looked
3 was
good from
contested.
here.
That ends quarter number 3. Cardinals holding steady with an 18-point advantage. And as we get ready to start quarter number 4 in this one, a very distinct advantage for Otterbein shooting the ball 44 to 36% in this one. They've definitely come out to play a lot more than the Crusaders have in this rivalry.
Definitely. It's nice to see the women Cards dominating. A rival and a conference game. A conference game, a rival, a must-win. They're both sitting at 500. You want to get over that hump. You don't want to take a loss and go to a losing record. And Otterbein they're giving it to Capital. They're giving that 9th loss to Capital right now. And unless Capital really changes what they're doing, Otterbein's going to walk away with this game.
And one thing that Capital would have to change is obviously how physical they would get inside, because you look at the rebounding totals in this one, Otterbein's got them by about 11.
11 rebounds, Brandon. How are you going to win the game if you don't rebound the ball?
Absolutely. It's a key to every possession, and Capital just has not played on the physical level that the Cardinals have today. The Cardinals have simply wanted it more.
Cutridge walks out on the floor like a madman. She just wants to play defense. She sets on Folan.
Folan sets things up for the Crusaders as we start quarter number 4.
Ooh, hard screen.
Folan gets it out to Carly Hewlett. Hewlett, top of the key. Covered hard by Abby Scholes. Back outside Folan. 10 on the shot clock now.
She has the open
Folan,
shot.
three-point shot on the way. Got it to go.
That's a good shot, Brandon.
That's her second three-pointer of the day.
She's got a nice shot.
Brings it to within 15.
Cutridge brings the ball up fast. Knocks
Kissel
a girl to the
knocks
ground.
the girl down to the ground.
And the ref just claps.
Kissel goes up
And the
and
ref, did you
she's
see
fouled.
the ref, Brandon? The ref clapped right there when he just saw them push each other to the ground. But, I mean, I understand it. Who's he going to call the foul on?
Regan Stone Rock
They just
gets
ran
her
into
second
each other.
foul there as Danny Kissel heads to the line looking for her first points.
Got him.
And she gets it, making it a 16-point game. And you mentioned the refs clapping.
Danny
the refs
Kissel.
refs are encouraging it,
Danny
encouraging
Kissel
the
looks-
physical play.
Looks like Kevin Love shooting free throws. She's got that Kevin Love quick dribble pop.
The quick form there.
Yeah, it's nice.
Annika Walkman, right side. Walkman finds her sister Ellie Walkman inside. Walkman tries to go to work, kicks it back out. Folan, another three.
Oh,
Will not go. Offensive rebound, though, collected by Stone Rock. Stone Rock gets it back, top of the key to Folan. They'll reset it.
that's a travel.
Carly Hewlett gets a screen from Stone Rock. Kicks it back over to Stone Rock.
Oh, great
Stone Rock's
defense.
pass deflected by Taylor. Taylor runs a fast break. Taylor tries to go to
Oh,
work.
and
She's
one,
fouled,
and one. Taylor to the hoop.
Annika Walkman
With
hit with the blocking
some
foul.
Gusto. Sorry about that, Brandon.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. Kirsten Taylor back to the line, and this is where you got to go to your best player here late in the game to take things over and finish it off for the Cardinals. As Taylor converts the and one opportunity.
Both these schools sporting Nike.
They are.
Making gear to keep our athletes safe.
Carly Hewlett drives into the middle.
Walkman
Walkman
loses the
lost it out of
ball.
bounds. And those are not the types of giveaways you can afford to have when you're down 20 points
No.
here in the fourth. Abby Scholes to inbound. Capital going with a full court press here. Cartridge tries to go to work.
Connie Richardson, in her 27th season, has got to be extremely pleased with how this game's going, Brandon.
Absolutely. Everything she preaches between defense and toughness is on full display in this one for the Cardinals. They've held Capital to just 35 points here, and we're midway through the fourth quarter.
She just has to be thrilled today. Couldn't ask for a better Saturday for her so far.
Capital only shooting around 35% in this one, too. The offense has been stagnant, has not been able to get any rhythm going against this tough Otterbein defense. Kissel inbounds to Abby Scholes.
Their screens are just
Scholes gets it into Kissel.
as
And Kissel
as Carly
tangled up
Hewlett is
and-
thrown to the ground again. No foul call. Thrown to the ground.
What player hasn't been thrown to the ground today is a good question. Seems like
me.
everybody has been knocked to the ground at some point. It's just been a very physical game.
I don't think Schultz has hit the deck, Brandon.
I don't know. It seems like everybody has. Seems like every possession somebody's on the floor.
It does. It does seem like every possession someone. As Cutridge
And look at that. Cartridge takes a spill,
takes
but
a
Cardinals get it back.
A 360 flip.
Cartridge, great pass.
Great
Kissel.
pass.
Looked like there was contact there, and oh, man. As
Cutridge
Otterbein
looks upset, as she should be.
loses it out of bounds.
Putting
and
her body on the line and then making an unbelievable pass. Schultz doesn't finish with the defense, but Cutridge with the unbelievable play.
Well, Kissel looked like she thought she got fouled there. There was some contact, and then more contact there, and a foul as Ellie Folan tried to go through two defenders
That's
and
5
was hit
for
with some
Carnell,
contact.
isn't it? Is that 5 for
No, it
Carnell?
just looks like it's her third, actually.
Oh, we must have got that wrong earlier. As
Must have mixed
Annika
up
checks
the
back
numbers on
in.
the screen as Walkman checks back in. Madiri back in as well.
She only sat for, I think, a minute and a half.
Ellie Folan starts things off over to Regan Stonerock. Katie Harrop in the game, a freshman from Delaware, Ohio. Kicks it back over to Walkman. Walkman covered hard by Kissel. Harrop drives on Madiri.
Forces
Goes up.
the shot.
No shot, though.
Travel.
Ref says it was on the floor. And a foul.
Oh, foul. I saw a travel call.
Looks like she was bumped there. That one's going to be on Madiri.
Folan takes it out.
Folan gets it over to Annika Walkman on the right side. Finds Folan and
As
another
Carnell
foul.
is thrown to the ground again.
An offensive foul on Capital. That one is going to go on Katie Harrop. Abby Scholes to inbound. Gets it to Cartnell, who's had a great game so far. Cardinal sets things up for the offense as they try to slow it down here. Run some clock. Madiri on the right side. Screen from Kirsten Taylor. Back up to Schultz. Schultz gets it to Cartnell. Cartnell drives. Mid-range floater. Got fouled, though, and she'll go to the line for two.
She will go to the line for two because her hand was slapped, Brandon. That's why the shot went short, I believe.
Normally wouldn't miss from that short, so you're probably right. She definitely took a lot of contact there on the way up.
She came
She'll
off
have
the
a
screen
chance for
nicely.
two.
She came off the screen nicely. Gets fouled. Goes to the line. Hits the first.
Cardinal now the game's leading scorer with 15 points. 3 for 3 at the line.
She has shot a lot, Brandon.
5 of 14 from the field, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. As Alex Schaefer
As they
checks
go
back
up by
in.
21.
Little over 7 minutes to play here in this ball game. Cardinal's second free throw is up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Risner. Ball being brought up by Ellie Folan. 7 minutes to go in this one. Otterbein 56, Capital 35. Ellie Walkman faces up on Schaefer. She's cut off. Back over to Annika Walkman.
Annika looks frustrated. She's playing her heart out, and her team is just not giving her anything.
Walkman mid-range jumper will not go. Long rebound corralled by Folan. Back over to Walkman, and they'll reset the offense. Walkman left side. Walkman kicks it back over to Harrop. Harrop finds
They're
Ellie
expecting
Folan.
her to do everything.
Definitely their go-to player. Folan kicks it over. Risner
Travel.
and to travel. Another turnover for the Crusaders. As Addie Becker checks into the game for the Crusaders.
Yep. Some fresh legs.
Becker, a 5'11 sophomore from Cortland, Ohio, and Lakeview High School. Madiri, left side, gets it over to Danny Kissel. Kissel, left side. Kissel drives.
Oh.
Too easy. Layup is
Good
good.
take.
Miscommunication by
She
the
made that look
Crusaders.
silly.
Miscommunication there. Got her a wide open layup.
Little hesitation right to the rack. Blows by
Absolutely.
two defenders.
Harrop at the free throw line. They dump it inside. Becker, good offense there. She got past Schaefer for the easy deuce. Madiri kicks it back up to Kissel.
Oh, she wants it to the
Kissel
rack.
goes through the defender. Floater is good, and she's getting it going. 2 straight buckets for Danny Kissel.
Danny Kissel's putting the nails in the coffin as we speak.
Inside Becker. Becker tries to go to work. Goes up and is
Oh.
fouled. Alex Schaefer.
Great defense. Great defense by Alex Schaefer.
A lot of fans calling for a walk by Becker on that one.
I would have been too.
As she tried the step through up and under, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Alex Schaefer, not much of a effect on the game offensively, but defensively.
Defense
has
and
been playing
rebounding, though,
lights
is
out.
definitely her forte. Absolutely. Just the ability to create that defense, which translates to offense. Becker at the free throw line. Gets 1 of 2. Score now 60-38 in favor of the Cardinals.
She's a strong girl down there as she checks out.
Allie Cartnell speeds her way over to the right side. Madiri with it. She'll reset it. 5.5 to go now. Madiri kicks it over to Schultz. Schultz finds Danny Kissel. Kissel tries to go to work. Kissel with 2 straight buckets.
Ooh.
Had the
turns
ball
it
stripped,
over.
though, by Carly Hewlett. Risner gets it back over in the hands of Folan. Folden on the left side. Folden tries to go to work.
Travel.
And she traveled. Move the pivot foot, slams the ball in frustration too as the anger mounting for this Crusaders team. J.C. Jones checks back in for the Cardinals.
Kissel checks out.
Kissel looking exhausted in this one. She's putting a lot of effort, though, on the defensive end,
she plays
covering Annika Walkman.
When you play aggressively, yeah, she's covering Annika Walkman, the best ball handler probably on the floor. And when you play aggressively, it takes a lot out of you. She's been on the floor for 20-plus minutes.
Well, there is no shortage. There is no shortage of effort from any of these Cardinals today, and that's why they're up 22. J.C. Jones had an open look, but passed it up. Madiri stolen.
Look at
Annika Walkman goes to work. Pump fake, layup, good.
Annika Walkman's a good basketball player.
How about that pass, though? Cardinal finds Bryn Mangold. Layup is good.
Oh,
Crusaders
Bryn.
couldn't get back, and Bryn Mangold now on the scoreboard with her first basket of the game.
Bryn's in 2 of my classes.
Mangold, the tallest player on Otterbein's team.
Oh, she's got some good handles. To the hoop.
As Roach fouled there.
Number 14.
Allison Roach, the freshman from Northwood,
Allison Roach
will have a chance
playing
at
like
the line.
It's still 0-0, Brandon.
Well, that's how you got to play. You know, you can't just give up, especially in a rivalry game.
Of course not. But compared to her teammates, she's playing hard.
Roach gets the first free throw to go. About 4.5 minutes to go in this one. It's a 21-point Otterbein lead as they look to finish off their 9th win of the season and arguably their biggest one against their crosstown rival. Roach's second free throw is good as Delaney Cartridge checks back into the game.
Delaney's here. She's here to finish out the game. We got a 20-point lead, but put the best conditioned athlete we have out on the floor.
Cartridge tries to go to work. She's covered hard by Annika Walkman.
Oh, with the handles coverage.
Cartridge goes right side. Cartridge looked to go all the way to the basket. Walkman cut her off. Abby Scholes picks up the pass inside. Bryn Mangold can't get the layup to go, though, but good post moves, though. Got herself the open look.
She's got to go a little
just couldn't
softer
execute,
with it, Brandon.
though. Yes, absolutely.
She's got to roll it. Got to roll it. Look at Annika go to work.
Walkman goes inside. Back outside Walkman. She thought about the three, but hesitated.
Look at her
miscommunication, though, by Bryn Mangold, and easy wide open jumper.
That was a pretty basketball play by Annika Walkman.
You see, there was some communication on Mangold's part as who she was covering, but nobody picked up the ball. Walkman got a wide open mid-range shot.
Crosses her defender and finishes the jump shot.
Delaney Cartridge, top of the key. Back over to Abby Scholes. Scholes goes to work. Hook shot. How about that post move?
That's a great move. I don't think we've seen that from her yet today either.
It's a little shimmy there. Shook the defender off, and a good hook shot. Back to a 20-point game now. 3 minutes to go. Annika Walkman now with it. Capital's going to get back in it. Walkman's probably going to be the perpetrator of it.
There's
Over
no
to
way
Roach.
they're
Roach,
getting back
catch
in
and
it.
shoot. Will not go. And it's rebounded by Cartridge. Not with those shots are not. How about that? Wide open fast break. Abby Scholes the layup, and a great find by Delaney Cartridge on that one.
Delaney Cartridge, she's the Chris Paul of this team. She just makes opportunities happen for other players.
Great facilitator.
And she scores when she needs to. But she's here to make other people better.
Ellie Walkman finds Carly Hewlett. Hewlett was bumped.
She was fouled.
I believe it's going to be on Mangold.
Mangold probably still a little frustrated from the layup before.
Absolutely.
Gets called for the foul.
Definitely wish she could have back. It's a wide open layup.
You got to let things go like that, though, because especially in a game like this, being up by so much, you cannot
being
let
that the team's
pass
winning.
play.
Obviously, being that the team's winning, that's a big thing, too.
Yes.
Can't let the individual success get ahead of that. That's for sure.
Even if they were losing right now, and she can't be frustrated because she's still got to just play game. She's got to play the game.
Carly Hewlett gets the second one to go. Back to a 20-point game. Cartridge brings it up. Covered by Roach. Cartridge skips it across to Cartnell. Cartnell sets things up. 2.5 to go now. Cartridge right side.
One-on-one.
Screen from Scholes. Over to Kirsten Taylor. Taylor finds Cartnell.
Comes off the screen.
Cartnell tries to go to work.
To the ground.
Falls down, lost it.
Turns the
Risner
ball
picked it
over.
up. Annika Walkman pushing it. 3-on-3 here on the fast break. Walkmans.
Oh.
Abby Schultz says, I'll take that.
Yep.
And there is a foul.
On Annika.
Yeah, it's going to be on Annika
pushed
Walkman
her
afterwards.
After they got the ball from her, she pushed him.
Abby Schultz just says, I'll take that right from you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a good play on their best player. Schultz showing out.
And now she'll have an opportunity for free throws after that great defensive play.
Annika got to be frustrated. She's got to be frustrated.
This whole Capital team's got to be frustrated.
As
The
she
coaches
checks
have to
out.
be frustrated. I mean, this is obviously a rivalry game that this team was probably looking forward to for quite some
For
time.
weeks, probably.
And to come out and be down by 20 plus to your crosstown rival, it's never a good feeling.
22-point lead with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Otterbein's coach has got to be thrilled.
The freshman Allison Roach to bring it up for the Crusaders here.
Connie Richardson did a great job preparing these girls, these women, for this game this afternoon.
Here Reisner drives baseline, nearly threw it away. Shot up,
take.
good. Left-handed shot, good by Riley Hagee.
Riley Hagee has a good left hand.
Less than 2 minutes to go now in this one. 68-48, our score in favor of the Cardinals. Allie Cardinal, top of the key.
Starters don't look to be on the floor for Capital anymore, Brandon.
Danny Kissel tried to find Schaefer, threw it out of bounds though. And yeah, it looks like
The only starter that's still on the floor is Aaron Reinzer.
Capital waving the white flag here late as the Cardinals will pick up their 9th win of the season, their 5th in OAC play. Carly Hewlett goes to work. Layup
They're
up,
sitting
no good.
500 in conference, above 500 overall record. Definitely not where they want to be, but this game hopefully can carry on for the rest of the season, and they can play with this intensity and keep this ball rolling as long as possible.
Well, you look at Ohio Northern and Marietta dominating the conference so far, both at 15-1. As BW and Mount Union sitting ahead of them. Otterbein looking to slowly climb up, maybe pick up a 4th or 3rd seed in the OAC tournament. Just slowly looking to climb up the standings here.
Yeah, I mean, if they play like they played today, it doesn't really matter who they play. They're going to do well and they're going to have success. But they have to bring that sort of intensity to the floor every single day that they're scheduled a game. Because with the record sitting at 500 almost halfway through the season, every game is going to start to matter.
Well, they definitely put forth an effort greater than a 500 team a day, that is for sure.
Yes, they did not play like a team that is 8-8.
They played like a team on a mission in this one. Emma DeGood checks into the game for the first time for the Cardinals as both teams going with almost bench lineup here with about a minute and a half to go. Gia DeMassa, a freshman guard from St. Joseph Academy, brings it up for the Cardinals. Over to Haley Bauer.
Everyone, fresh legs all on the court. Everyone is still playing hard.
They get it over to DeGood, and there's a foul. Offensive foul called.
On who? I didn't catch that. I saw him go 1-5. We don't have a 1-5 on the floor right now.
I believe that's going to be Bryn Mangold, and that's her 5th. So she has fouled out.
I used to foul out all the time in basketball when I was younger, Brandon.
A lot of intense, passionate defender.
Yeah, very passionate defender.
I'm more of an offensive player myself. I'm more of a jump shooter, so defense is not my forte, but I can see you being a big energy guy, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of steals.
Yeah. I like to get down in there.
Well, the thing is, someone's got to play that role in not everyone can be a scorer.
No.
As 3-point shot up, no good for Capital, and that's the thing about basketball. You have to fill every role. There's 2 sides of the floor. Not everyone can be the flashy 25 to 30 point per game scorer. Someone's got to play the defense and set the tone on that end of the floor as well.
Hopefully you have someone who can do both.
With this Cardinals team, there's definitely people who can fill every role in terms of rebounding, scoring, defense. It doesn't matter As the first free throw up.
Angela Jackson
Can't get it
checks
to go.
in for the first time today.
Cindy Merck's first free throw will not go. The junior out of Willoughby South High School in Eastlake. Second one is good, though. 69-50 now our score with less than a minute to go. As the Cardinals will round things out here and pick up their 9th victory of the season. Roach on the right side. Kicks it into Ellie Walkman. Walkman shot up and good. Too good, inbounds it. Giadamasa brings
She's going to
things
have to resurrect her sister next year. 'Cause I'm sure
Absolutely.
Annika will never forget this loss.
3-point shot on the way. Will not go from Haley Bauer. Ball tipped out of bounds on the Cardinals. Back to the Crusaders now with just 30 seconds to play.
Where's the mascot, Brandon?
I don't know. I saw Cardi dancing up in the stands earlier, but not sure where he is now.
As the last 20 seconds unwind, we got a foul.
That is a very good question. .21 seconds to go here in this one. Cardinals holding to a 17-point advantage. A terrific effort today in this rivalry game. They came out, set the tone early, and they will pick up the W. Free throw up and good.
It's been fun with you, Brandon. This is my first broadcast.
Well, I was going to say, how did your first broadcast feel? How did it go?
It was good. This was a great game. We stomped out a rival. Our girls played great.
Yeah, and I'm glad your first one was a W. That's for
Yes.
sure. Picked a good game as a debut as
She dribbles out the ball.
Angelia Jackson dribbles things out, and the Cardinals pick up the W here in this rivalry, 69-54, the final score here from the Rike Center. And again, Timmy, just some final thoughts on this game from you as things wind down.
I mean, Cutridge looked great all game. She looked like she had a different gear than everyone else, a different energy that she could just run and run and run. And I mean, Connie Richardson, she's the woman you guys have the most appreciation for. She's the one who gets all these young ladies ready to play. And boy, were they ready to play today, Brandon.
Looking at some final stats between the teams, Allie Cardinal leading the way with 15, Abby Scholes with 12 points, 10 rebounds, that's a double-double. Kirsten Taylor with 14, the three leading scorers for the Cardinals. They shot 48% from the field, as offensively speaking, they just did everything that they needed to do today. Great offensive rhythm and an even better effort on the defensive end, holding Capital to just 39% shooting.
Yes, they did. That was a great game for the Lady Cards. They need to take this game. They need to rewatch the game, take all the positives, the negatives from it, and just really carry this momentum into the rest of the season, because I'm sure that this is going to go down for them as one of their best wins of the season.
Absolutely. Well, for all of us at Otterbein TV, I'm Brandon Monty.
And I'm Timmy Milliken.
And we are signing off. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, the final score, Otterbein 69, Capital 54. So long, everybody.
Go Cards.